Ramen. That's my project. It's about ramen. Throughout this video, you will see random snippets of me cooking ramen, and that is because I wasn't sure what to put there at the time. So it's just a video of me cooking ramen throughout the entire video. Ramen is made up of 3 key ingredients: wheat, sugarcane, and palm oil. Wheat is usually planted during the winter months, usually around September or October, and is then harvested during the summer around May-ish. Those 2 machines you just saw are the machines most commonly used for planting and harvesting crops. The first one you saw is called a planter, and the second one is called a combine. Sugarcane is a hard one to do because it just depends on where you get it from, which state you get it from and the climate of that particular state. But from what I got, most people plant their sugarcane during the warmish summertime and then harvest again a year later. It takes usually 12 months to harvest sugarcane. There are multiple ways of planting sugarcane too, but the most common seems to be cutting up stems from sugarcane that hold seeds, and they place them down in rows near water, and they just eventually grow into more sugarcane. The harvesting of sugarcane is also very hands-on, most people cutting it down with a cane machete. A machete dedicated to cutting down sugarcane. Now, palm oil. Palm oil obviously isn't just oil itself. It comes from a tree called the palm oil tree. The best time to plant them is usually from June to September, and after the tree reaches the age of 3, is usually harvested all year round. Now that we have our crops, it's time to ship them off. Wheat and sugarcane are usually transported by truck, while palm oil is usually transported by boat. Now that we have all our ingredients, it's time for our next step in making our ramen. The wheat is grinded into flour, the sugarcane is made into sugar, and our palm oil can stay the same. These 3 ingredients with a little bit of water are what's used to make the dough, which is then flattened down multiple times, usually by a dough sheeter. The dough is then passed through a roll sliotar. The roll sliotar basically cuts the dough up and makes it into its usual curly ramen shape. The dough is then put through a steamer so it can be cooked. After it's done cooking, the ramen is then cut into evenly sliced portions by a machine of which I could not find the name of. After the ramen is cut, they are all separated and then fried. After the noodles have been fried and freshly cooled, they are then topped off with their seasonings and then sent to packaging. Now that we're done with our production process, our noodles are then packaged up into boxes and sent to stores, where they can be picked up and bought by people like you and me. Yeah. I finished the ramen, by the way.
It's hot.
It really looks like something a normal person should not be eating, but it wasn't that bad, I guess.